Middle East to Iran. So it's a combination of those. You got to terminate the bad deal with Iran immediately, reinstate the sanctions that were authorized by Congress, work with Congress to put in place even more crippling sanctions, and then convince our allies to do the same. And so what does that have to do with this? Well, I believe that ISIS and other forms of radical Islamic terrorism literally take comfort. We talked to many military and national security advisors on this who believe that they're taking comfort out of the idea that somehow we're ceding, we're backing away when it comes to Iran. Similarly, when you look at action we took in Iraq, I think one of the questions that should have been asked of presidential candidates wasn't to ask Jeb Bush, why, knowing what you know now, would you have changed, but rather to say to Hillary Clinton that she was part of the team that was in place when the president made the decision to pull out of Iraq early, even though many military personnel, or many military experts, I should say, clearly forewarned to the problems we have with ISIS there. To me, as a president, I would lift the restrictions, the political restrictions we have on our troops already there. We have over 3,000 troops. I'd allow them to use the things that they're trained to do to help our Kurd and Sunni allies, and then that would allow them to in turn reclaim the territory taken by ISIS. If you take the fight to ISIS and you allow a victory, not just reclaim land victory that doesn't allow safe haven in Syria, and you pull back on the Iran deal, I think those are things that send a powerful message here and around the world that the United States is not leading from behind them. Well, again, at the state level, each state's going to have to interpret that themselves, so the president isn't going to have a direct role in that. I do think there needs to be a balance in there. In my state, we've done that for years. We have in our state's constitution very explicit language about protecting religious freedom. We support and uphold that. We also have statutory language that prohibits discrimination. We've been able to find that balance. I think going forward, our nation was founded in part by people who came from being religious, being persecuted for their religious beliefs. We need to make sure we can uphold those in the same way that we need to make sure, obviously, people are protected from discrimination. I think there can be a balance. If we've been able to do it, I think there are ways to do it across the country. Well, again, it's a balance out there, but it's one that is inherent in our U.S. Constitution. The Bill of Rights starts, the key rights laid out there tie into it's not freedom from religion, it's freedom of religion. And so, no matter whether someone's Christian or Jewish or Hindu, whatever it might be, those are core tenets of the U.S. Constitution. I think it probably goes well through the end of March, probably into April and beyond. Just because you've got a quality field, there's a lot of legitimate candidates. It's not just the size of the field, it's the quality of the field out there. And so we believe that Tennessee is going to play a big role. That's why we're pleased to have Senator Mark Green's leadership. He's been tremendous, not just a name on the list, but he's been an advocate for us with other lawmakers, with activists, with voters here. And we're going to come back here a lot. And I think most people realize Donald Trump speaks for Donald Trump. And that people can look at all the rest of us, and overall I think the size of the field's a good thing. I have, up until Saturday, had not commented on him because my belief is he can speak for himself just like any other candidate can speak for themselves. I'm going to speak what I believe in, talk about what I'm for, and what the other candidates talk about who they're against or what they're against. Where I drew the line, obviously, was when he went after John McCain personally. To me, no matter what you think about John McCain on an issue here and there, he's clearly an American hero. It's outrageous to say anything other than that. And so on his behalf and behalf of any other veteran, particularly those who were prisoners of war, that's where it crossed the line, and that's where I call on Mr. Trump to apologize. We'll keep coming back here over and over again. We think it's real important. We've been honored to be here in the past. A lot of folks in this community, in this state, helped me out during the recall. And we very much appreciate, including a lot of folks who I'd never met before that, just stepped up and said when we were under attack like we were with 100,000 protesters, there were many people here across the country who said we need to help this guy.